Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Young for 3.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there. And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Durant with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Murray finds James for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, you can play over the top. I think you've got a big advantage.
Now here's Davis. After the miss from Trae Young.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want to show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Outside for Curry. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by KD. And it's Davis missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
The score now all even.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Now here's Curry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Jokic is checked in, and Lillard subbed in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Siakam is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Chris Middleton comes in for LeBron. Doncic is checked in for Beal, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Steph Curry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Simmons subbed in for Kevin Durant. They get the rebound. Towns, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Walker's checked in for James Harden.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Lillard from outside. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's Siakam. Davis with the bucket.
You know, with his ability to stretch the floor, Davis really adds another dimension to his team's offense.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Lillard bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
The three for Doncic. Lillard with the rebound. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 5. Here's Simmons. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
And Doncic is right there.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Doncic against Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now here's Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Walker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Walker's got his second basket.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a 5-point game. Lillard against Doncic. Left side, Walker. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Walker's got 6.
That's an aspect of Walker's game that I like. I mean, his ability to use the dribble drop.
You can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Levine. Brandon Ingram's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Ball's knocked loose, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And the East with some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Simmons. Harden comes in for Walker. And Trae Young subbed in for Damian Lillard. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Siakam. And Curry subbed in for Doncic.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Oh, I love seeing Levine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
Well, we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Harden outside. DeRozan against Durant. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Young pass to KD. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Harden left side. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got his third basket of the night.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Here's KD. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. Here's Levine. Good D by Harden. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this game. Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Antetokounmpo comes in for Zion Williamson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. James comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Beal subbed in for Zach LaVine.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Embiid trying to break loose. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Embiid.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Davis. Looking to end the run. Buries the jump shot. Davis has got 6.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Al Harden after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And that one, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the West. The East All-Stars shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I've got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
Buries the long-range jumper.
Pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Loads it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
4-3, Westbrook, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Leonard trying to break free, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Harden, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden, Karl-Anthony Anthony Towns checked in for Embiid. Simmons comes in for Kevin Durant. Kemba Walker's checked in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the West All-Stars, Siakam is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Chris Middleton comes in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Bradley Beal. Three-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath. And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appeared.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
To the wing on the left, and here's Walker outside. Westbrook pulls it in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Davis. Beyond the arc. Good work defensively by Lillard.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And here comes the break. Here's Giannis. The East All-Stars check on two more.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
That's a two-pointer from Walker and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his third assist on the night. And through one half, it has
Many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
They've got Embiid. Kemba Walker is out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Giannis in at the fourth. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Down low, here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. And that'll be his third foul so far. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Leonard with the steal.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league. A multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
Curry against Walker. Puts it up. Offensive rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And James throws it down.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
And stolen by James. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Leonard with the steal. From the corner. Curry can't get it to go. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
And That's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 6.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And Williamson subbed in for Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Ingram, he's checked in for Davis. DeRozan comes in for LeBron. And Levine subbed in for Beal. Durant, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Leonard attacking. It's good.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Poke loose. Durant kicks to Young. From the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The 3 from Harden. And no good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Outside for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. East grabs the miss. Harden scanning the floor. Jokic against Levine. Kept alive. Williamson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Such infectious energy. When Zion goes after rebounds, he gives his all. That guy is an attacker on the glass.
Simmons checked in for the East. Damian Lillard comes in for James Harden. Outside, Levine takes a 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Levine's got 7.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Levine against Lillard. Fires the 3. Here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry.
Can't be this assertive with Williamson. He's already a pro at drawing you in and getting the call.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing by 17. It's Curry outside, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's Curry outside, trains the 3-pointer. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Siakam is checked in for Brandon Ingram. Chris Middleton comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Doncic is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Curry.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Simmons against Middleton. 3-pointer, Lillard. The offensive rebound. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Doncic left side. Siakam outside. Middleton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 7 points.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And here's Young from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic against Young. Shoots. That one wide left. 4 seconds left. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Leonard.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
And that does it for the
pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Davis. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's James Harden in for Young. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Siakam's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
There's the lob, and Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And Davis gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Lillard kicks to Harden. Pass to Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Yeah, you look at Towns, and he's very good in the in-between game. Can knock those shots down consistent.
Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead. And the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. To the inside. Towns kicks to Lillard. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Outstanding vision from Karl-Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
He dishes it to Harden. And the 3 off target. Here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but the foul.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Stephen Curry's checked in for the West. Got a piece of it. Pass to Siakam. Count it, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Giannis passes to Lillard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. A shot by Harden, wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. No stage too big for KD. You need a basket, he's your man.
It's Curry outside. East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Harden, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. The drive by James. Siakam outside. James kicks to Siakam. Outside Curry. Launches it. And that one is off. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP, just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. LeBron's shot is good.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for him.
Harden outside, floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
James kicks to Curry. Leonard trying to break free. A shot by Curry, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
And the basket by Curry.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Here's Young. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Here's Curry with the three. And it's the East with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Didn't think that was going to go in.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Joel Embiid. Zion Williamson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kemba Walker in for James Harden.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Young with the ball. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time